Welcome everybody. Let's start off the session. Sorry, I was a little bit late, but I'm here right at 2 a.m. I like to be on time. All right. Let's see what's happening. I'm expecting a package any moment because I just got the phone call. That's why I'm late a little bit. So I might have to leave you guys alone for a minute while I pick it up. All right. NQ. This was FOMC and this was yesterday. Pretty much still in consolidation. Going out to the 4-hour chart now. So we'll see. Penny Pops, hey there. From Canada. Nice. Welcome. Welcome, Penny. Penny. Sorry. I mispronounce the names all the time. Okay. So going back to the 5-minute, I put here this Asia low level. So I don't know if we're gonna go down there. It's not too far. 179 that I would consider as Asia low. Obviously markets were, well, officially it would be from 90 95-ish area. There's a minor swing low here that should be taken out at 36. And that's it. The real folks is here. Ho! Welcome. Welcome. So, this is it. Nothing special for now. No significant levels that I see. I have one thing here. If I look up, which is seen on the 5 or the 15-minute. You got long at 250. Yeah, so 250. We're at 41. I think it has the chance to recover. Not financial advice, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised if it would sweep the 36 because of the swing low, and we have another one at 29, depending on how much you risk and what's your target. But you know, we still have the 36. I think the 36.75 would need to be swept first, but obviously it's not mandatory. If you're long from 250, not a bad spot actually. And I just wanted to say that what I think about this level at 293. So stop is 225. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay. That's reasonable. Good morning, Alex. Hey, good morning. Good to see you back. Farhad is here and Daniel. Hey, everybody. Good to see everybody back. So let me show you this level that I've seen here. I know it's... What kind of level is this, by the way? I know I saw something. I just don't know which time frame was it. Not the 4-hour. Was it on the 1-minute? Oh yeah, I know why. Okay. So what I've seen earlier, both on the mini and the micro, earlier at after 1 a.m. or around 1 a.m., but most likely after. Quite many gaps or unbalanced price ranges around this area up there at 293, which is not that important, but this area, you know, unbalanced price ranges. First at 86 is going up to 90 and above, 91.50, 93.25. So not an efficient price delivery at the pre-London kill zone. So that's one thing. This can also be seen on This is the mini. I switched to the mini from the micro. The previous was the micro. And this is the mini. And as you can see here, this is like almost 9.4. This is 4 ticks of gap. This here is again like 3 ticks, 4 ticks. And if we go back to the micro, to the 15-minute chart, you can see that this area has a fair value gap, and the midsection is just around where all the gaps are. So that makes this area at 293-ish. So this whole fair value gap, a little bit interesting. Maybe it will never go back to it, who knows, but that makes it a little bit interesting to me as a possible target. So low hanging fruit, if I'm targeting, that would be the 290, but that's just, you know. It went back to 250 for a split second. Penny, well, I would say the 250 would still or could be a good spot. I'm actually looking for longs, but the only thing that bothers me is that we still have Asia low, and we have the 165 here. We'll see. I guess we'll see. 165.50. Quite interesting. And we have the 179. So that's why I'm just waiting for the market to form something. As I said, this is an area that I like as a possible target. I'm not saying it will go there. This is a 15-minute CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, right there. Nick's Trades in the house. Welcome. So, for now, the only thing we can do is wait. Quick look on gold. Oh, I haven't even put on anything to the chart. Wow. You remember, guys, we were talking about this on the yesterday. Unfortunately, it went back down, swept the levels, but eventually it took out. We talked about the 2681, I think, in yesterday's stream, and we talked about all these levels up here, especially the next one, the 2716.5 on the futures. So I'm gonna put a buy side liquidity chart there. Chart, come on, man. I need to drink some more coffee. Not chart, line to the chart. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, we have this one, and we have yesterday midnight area right there. We have previous day low on gold right there, and we have previous day high right there, and we have a New York midnight level around here. Okay, so we're going higher. That's it for gold, nothing special. And NQ, back to NQ, is still just hovering here. La Rebecca, hey. Things are heating up at Apex. Employees are secretly releasing info about Apex practices. Oh my god. Not again. Not again. Come on. Good morning, Satoshi. What is happening? Gold is heading to a daily bearish order block. Okay, let's check it. We might have some huge moves. Yeah, that is possible. That is possible, especially if we approach a daily order block. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so NQ is officially unplugged yet, or until who knows how long. I was expecting a bit of a move here after the 2 a.m. hour, but nothing. Malo, hey, what's going on, Malo? Waiting for a possible turn here. Do you trade Yen? No, I don't trade it. I don't trade it. Many people told me I should because it has volatility. So maybe I should. Yen futures. What's the marker for yen futures? I don't know what's the marker. I maybe I have it here on TradingView. 6J. Japanese yen futures 6J, right? I'm gonna put it here. 6J. Malo, what's up? What's up? Looking for a bounce? I see some people have already started getting their 3 evals to use on Apex well charts. I haven't tried it, to be honest. I think, yeah, maybe that's it, Satoshi. I'm not sure. I don't even know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything about the platform. I was thinking to maybe beta test it, but then I didn't. The thing is, guys, I like Quant Tower so much. I try to trade as much as I can. The only exception is that I cannot trade my TraderFi account on Quant Tower, so I have to log into TraderWeight, which is also a cool platform, but I'm so much used to Quant Tower. Wow, look at this. Do we have some news? No. All right. Looks like we're moving up a little bit. But don't forget, this is a 5-minute gap here. This could also be repricing. So I'm gonna be waiting here. And this is a 1 hour. Sorry, I'm switching in between 1 hour buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. 1 hour busy. And it's going through. Wow. What a pop. Got your play. Let's go, Penny. Hard to understand. Oh. Oh, just a second. I got the package arrived. All right, I'm here. Water pop, yeah. Penny pop. Bite Media, hey there. You're in NQ Longs, congratulations. I had no entry here. My target would be up there at 290 if I would. Actually, maybe I should enter. I don't know. On this retracement. Maybe. I just don't know with which account should I enter. Which account should I enter with? Alright. Maybe I'll try one. I know we sweat liquidity here. So all right, I took a very small long position on this small retracement or pullback in this case. I'm targeting 289.50. 289.50. Where is it? It's not the trade. Okay, here's the trade. I don't even have a stop loss on it yet. I'm gonna use a very tight stop because in case if it would go lower to reprice, I'm just risking like 30 something or 40 bucks on this one. This is on a funded account. You know, just to get warmed up. But yeah, TP would be up here at this 15-minute CB area. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Naomi. So we see these V-shaped recoveries, by the way, many times, and there's just no like proper entry on this because it just goes, it's not stopping, you know, and it's hard to catch in a proper entry. The only thing you can do is maybe, right, like in this example, if it does just a little bit of a pullback and you still have a good risk to reward ratio, then you can try to jump in like I did, but with small risk. So with 2 micros, if I can make it there, I can make $100 bucks, but that's it. It's just so very small because I'm not trusting the London sessions too much these days, and it can anytime just go down like boom. It's gonna squeeze the longs, but the target would be this here, this 15-minute CB. All right, we're still going. Fake out maybe. Why 89.50? Because there is a 15-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency up here. The high of this candle, which supports this level, is 290.75, and the reason for the 89.50 is just to make sure, you know, slippage, early profit taking, you know, and sometimes, especially in London, you know, Nasdaq likes to do some dirty tricks, like just going in for just in one or two ticks close to that level and then turns down. So what I always do is I take profit a few ticks earlier than that particular price target. So nothing special about 89.50. I just want to take profit earlier than the 15-minute fair value gap. That's it. So nothing special. Actually, I'm quite worried now because we still have a liquidity void at 66. So look at that. It can just go down. Boom. See? I had to say it. It can just go down, reprice this, and who knows what's going to happen after that. So that was the only reason. Good morning, Ollie. I get long, the short, and the long. Well, you don't think this will go to top of the range? I'm not sure. I don't know. We have to wait what it does in that 15-minute fair value gap, I think. Oh. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Cashcraft Futures. Thank you so much. Well, I was just waiting for a sweep at the lows. That was it. Just waiting for a sweep. So, Nertendo, welcome. Yeah, no problem, Nix. No problem. You're welcome. The trap short was moved down, returning to open array. Yeah, could be. So that's why. And also, if you look to the left, you will see not just on the micro, but on the mini as well. So you can check the mini as well around 1 a.m. after and before. We have quite a few volume imbalances and gaps. Now, I'm not saying those are super significant, but you know, especially in a London session, those like to be repriced or rebalanced, which makes this an interesting area on that 15-minute fair value gap. Again, now that we were talking about it, I see this gap down there. It can just boom, go down, squeeze everybody, and then maybe go up again. I don't want to jinx it, but Nasdaq likes to do that. Oh yeah, definitely. It can chop all the way until we get there. It can just go sideways for like 30 minutes, you know, or can just slowly take the stairs down. So it's absolutely, you see, boom. I had to say it. It's just gonna take the stairs down. There's this gap here. I'm gonna extend it to the London Open for now. We have that gap, and this gap also has a liquidity void at 66.75. It can go down, wick this one out, even a down close candle, maybe even stop me out from here. You know, that's the problem. We also had some liquidity on this 1 minute gap, so it picked it up, going down to sweep some more, then maybe go back up again. I'm gonna hold this one. Even if it takes me out, I'm risking like 40 bucks with commission. So I'm okay with it. I'm perfectly fine. Even if I'm not gonna move my stop to break even. If I would move my stop here to break even, it would take me out with one tick and would go up. So I would rather take the full stop on this trade. I'm definitely taking the full stop if it takes me out. No problem. No sweat. How many micro you trade? What daily? Well, I try to go. How should I'm gonna put this, like on a funded account. I try not to risk more than $150 per trade on a 50K funded account. So depends on where's my stop is, right? So if I'm using a very tight stop, especially in a London session, I can go up to 5 or 6 micros if I'm using a very tight stop. In the New York session, when the moves are much bigger, I usually go with, I know it sounds crazy, but the other day I made the $200 on multiple accounts with 1 micro. So I go with 1, 2, 3 micros in the New York session because the distances are definitely bigger. Now, if you're confident enough, you can take a long on this one, but it's a risky entry here if you want to enter here on this gap. But this is not random, guys. And I truly believe that this is not random. This is why it's an algorithm. Went down, picked up orders from 266.75. And obviously, since there are stops here at 260, I wouldn't be surprised if the market would go down, squeeze those stops, even down to my entry, my stop. But that one thing's for sure, it picked up orders from this gap. The ultimate target, the draw on liquidity, I am confident still, even if I get stopped out, I'm confident that in this session, we should see 289.50. The more I see this price action, the more I see these candles printing, not sprinting, printing. I'm more confident that we have a chance to go up to above 290, so somewhere in the 290s. The midpoint is, somewhat midpoint would be 93-ish. So 93, 94 area. But the question is it going to pick up more orders before that? If I would have my stop here at 260, I would be sweating. I mean, I'm not sweating, but you know, if I would have taken a long here, my stop would be here. But that's a tight stop. That'd be just a few points. So oh, yeah. La Rebecca said fake out. Yeah. 2 minutes would be up 1,000 to stop, but most people are unprofitable because they can just seek more. Yeah. See money, take money, or you will. Yeah. This is the hard. Yeah, exactly. The hardest way to earn easy money, right? 330 for equal highs. I like that level. I think we. Oh yeah. Here. I love this level. This is just awesome. This level here. Super awesome level. Actually, we're gonna put something here just for fun. I just love that. That area is super awesome. I just don't know how far it's gonna. I mean, how much time it's gonna take to get there. Maybe not today. Uh-oh. Here's the issue. It could be a fake out. Now, if this is gonna go down, let's just go back to here. It can definitely go even below. Let me delete this level. This is not an order block here, so I still don't see if the target would be to take out this swing low, but we still have Asia lows down there. We have some swing lows down there. So we'll see. If this here, sorry, on the 5 minute, is it the 5 minute, 1 minute? Which time frame was it? Damn it. Anyway, if this would have been a bearish candle down here, the 205 5-minute candle, I would consider this as a possible order block, and I would be scared. Not scared, but then I would say we have a higher possibility that price wants to turn back down and take it out. Or demand area, if you're trading supply and demand, you can call it demand area, but it's not, in my opinion. But for now, this is what I think this should happen. So far, everything is happening as I suspected it to happen, but who knows. 328 as your TP, that's a good one. But if I would have my final TP there, I would make sure to secure some profits, you know, close partials or move the stop or whatever. Yeah, so Nix, if you guys want to see those levels, that's cool. But make sure to secure some profits along the way, right? I'm not going to take a partial on this one because it's just a small position. I want to take a full TP at 89.50. 335 and even, yeah, with NFP can do it. NFP can do it, so don't forget. But I am super confident, as I said before, that the 290s should be taken as a low. So this would be called the low-hanging fruit on my end. I didn't even know which account I took this trade on. Oh yeah, I know. So let's see. Early profit taking, is it gonna work or not? I'm just curious. Maybe not. Hey Steam. Degen meme coins? No. No, I didn't. No. I'm staying away from crypto. I mean, from holding any crypto, but look at this. Almost at the 90. Keeps rejecting. You're in with 20 micro? Wow. Careful there. My god, it's raining outside and it's windy, super windy here. The wind is just super, like, it's big. The trees are just leaning. Anyway, what's happening here? Is it gonna happen or not? Jesus. It still needs some orders to be picked up. Now, this is the point where I would be stupid if I would not put this to break even, because I just need to. So putting it to break even, if I lose this one, it's fine. We're moving to the next trade. I mean, I cannot lose this one. It's gonna be a break-even trade. The market makers are watching the stream as always. That's the problem. We might have to do some private streams or something. We have to do an OnlyFans stream. No, no, not that kind of OnlyFans stream. Oh man, I don't know what the hell is going on here. Is this another? I have no idea about that. I mean, I know what it is, but I have no idea if this one is. But this is definitely interesting, you know. Anyway, we cannot lose on this one. It's break even now. We had such a good analysis, you know. Usually how many day? Yeah, you target 53 PA account 3K balance. Yeah, so if I make, for example, $200 on a PA account or funded account, I usually jump to another funded account because for me, $200 on a 50K funded, it's quite okay, especially if I made it to above the threshold, you know, especially if I'm above the threshold, which most prop firms have, then I'm definitely fine with 200. You know, I'm just move on to the next account and try to, you know, trade them as much as I can separately and build up capital or profit. Sorry. Daily profit for, yeah, so on a 50K PA account, a daily profit for example, if you make 200 or 300, it depends on how the market works, right? I would walk away with 200 or 300 from that particular account. Now I know it's hard to walk away from the charts because I'm addicted to the charts. So what I do, worst case scenario, I just switch to an evaluation account. That's what I do because I want to trade. But worst case scenario, I just switch to an eval account and I continue to trade there. For example, I have more now, but if I would have like 2 funded accounts and both of them were traded for the morning or for the session or for the day, and I still, you know, I made my profits and I still want to trade, I can continue on an eval, but I suggest to walk away with $200 or $300 profit for a 50, especially if you're above the threshold, you know. Then I would walk away. Just a second, let me read. Let's go. This is how we do it. Going into the 15-minute CB now. Nice. $104. What an awesome profit. Hey, but in London, I take it anytime with 2 micros. I take it anytime. That's a Go soundtrack, yeah. Yeah, or trade sim. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trading a demo or sim account if you want to exercise your entry model or your trading skills. There's nothing wrong with that. I did that too. I still do it sometimes. If I just want to try out an entry, I paper trade here on for example, here I have this paper trading account. I don't know. I don't even know. Account history. I don't know. You see, I'm doing all kinds of crazy stuff here on this paper trading account. I'm up $1,842 on my paper trading account. So you can still do that, obviously. I get 2 targets for today. Bullish 445.60. That's quite higher, which is still cool. Yeah, let's just hold on. Let me close the window because I just wanted to get some fresh air, but now it's getting cold here because it's rainy outside. All right. Jeez, my chair is squeaking. find my phone charger. I have to put on the charger. Here. Okay. So what I wanted to check here real quick is that let me get this out of the way for now. So if we look at the 1 hour chart, we have all these wicks here, but we talked about this yesterday. And this area here, I'm gonna put a line at 390. Let's put a, okay, this one. The opening of the candle at January 8th, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour chart. Opening of the candle is 390. It's not a perfect order block, but I still like this area. Look at how price wanted to go through on this level and it still couldn't. So the 390, you can call this supply area, whatever, but I like it. And we still have a lot of good levels up here, but this here, quite interesting for a long-term target. I'm not saying today, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, going back to watching the reaction on the 15-minute CB here. Back fuel. Looking like 1 hour is creating a bottom and the yearly open, maybe. Another volume imbalance at 21,300. 21,300. It could be, which chart? The 5-minute? Oh yeah. I see that. Now, one thing about the volume imbalances, again, the higher time frame it's visible, the higher probability that price can get it. So if you see it, for example, here on the 5-minute, especially in a London session, this is, I'm just talking about from my own perspective and experience, so it's not an ICT rule or whatever, but this is what I saw. So in my experience, that you see these gaps on the 5-minute. That's quite interesting. Let's check the mini as well. And if you check the mini, I don't want to stretch it out too much, but you can see it on the mini too. So just like it's mentioned here by Ollie, we have it on the 300 level too. 300.25 would be the open. 300, yeah, 0.25 here. Yeah, could be interesting. I would call it a minor target, so it's not a high probability target. We can put a small little line here. So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Maybe it will go there. Now, let's see what it does on the 1-minute. It could be picking up orders from here. Actually, it picked up orders. I mean, why not? How far is that target? It's like 17 points. It can go. I don't have an entry here, so I'm still going to wait. On the 5-minute, yeah. Far away from home. House profit. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. At least, I mean. Copy trade. It's easier to stick strategy with copy trading. Yes, sometimes I do copy trade. I tried to copy trade last time in November. I copy traded all my funded accounts last time in November. I blew them all. Not all, but I burned most of my profits in profit trading. Profit trade as well. Burned my profits, but in profit while copy trading. Jesus. That's the problem when you sleep 4 hours and the coffee is not working. Oh. So last time I copy traded all the funded accounts, my profits were wiped out, and I told myself last year I'm not gonna do it again, but I did it, and I started from scratch again in December, and it's not a good feeling. And so when I copy trade nowadays, I do not copy trade more than 2 accounts at a time. I think copy trading can exponentially, push the pressure on you. That's what I think. It definitely elevates the pressure, and it just makes it much more difficult. You make, even if you trade small, I think there's a higher probability to make stupid decisions. For example, when I was copy trading 5 or 6 accounts, so I know many other traders are copy trading 20, 50, 200 accounts. I can't do that. I think it leads to stupid decisions after a while. Maybe you can hold it for a while, but then it's gonna kick in, and I just can't. Do I stick to my strategies? Yeah, 80 or 90%, I would say I stick to it. I always try to fine tune a little bit. For example, I trade the fair value gaps. I traded the fair value gaps and the order blocks most of the time last year. And by order blocks, I mean, I like the order. For example, I don't trade the order blocks as you think I would. I mean, I don't do it for entries. So for example, I'm not entering on the order blocks. I use the order blocks on higher time frames for targets. That's what I do. So I reverse engineering the process. If I see a higher time frame order block, for example, I want to go long, I'm looking for a nice bearish order block on a higher time frame to target, because order blocks, most of the time, at least, they have a high probability to get broken. Check it out. Just, check it out. Check it out on the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1-hour time frame. Just go back and check it out. Most of the time, I'm not saying 90% of the time, but 60% of the time, I would say, order blocks are meant to be broken, or at least price should be entering into the order block. That 100-point trade, which we did on Wednesday or Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? It was Wednesday. Sorry, it was Wednesday. That the target was a 1-hour order block. No, it was a 15-minute order block, and it worked out. So I was using it as a potential target many times last year. And I like the fair value gaps. And I'm just following the concepts of where price is sweeping liquidity. It's all about, delivering liquidity to one pocket to another pocket. That's it, basically. So that's what it's all about. And I'm not an ICT cult member. I told that many times. I'm not praying to Michael every day or whatever. But I know that his concepts are mostly repackaged. And no disrespect about the man. I learned a lot from him. But I do believe in the theory that the markets are definitely driven by the algorithm or a bunch of algorithms. I don't care. But the algorithm is picking up these pockets of liquidity and delivering it to the other side. And it picked up liquidity here, and it's unloaded liquidity here, and also picked up other orders here. Who knows what the hell it wants to do with it? But so I'm sticking to the same strategy. I'm sorry I talked too much about this, but I just wanted to say the concept that this is what I'm doing basically 80% of the time. This is what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for where it's going to pick up liquidity and where can it deliver it to. That's it. Nothing. You can pressure gets real in copy trading. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely a consistent trader. That happens a lot. Right side, an expert. Yeah, exactly. Pendle trading. You have to be on the right side, obviously. And you have to know, for example, here I said I want to go long. But what if the market would just kept on dropping? So if you're married to the idea, which I also do the same mistake over and over, if I always want to go long, like, oh, I want to go long here, and it would just keep on going down and try to reverse. I want to go long again. That can also lead you into a trap. So you got to know which side are you picking, and you got to have a rule or a system that, okay, if I try 2 times, so I give a so-called second chance to my trade, and it fails me the second time, then I would know that, okay, my analysis was absolutely not correct, and I just have to sit, on my hands and wait for what to happen. And that's hard, at least for me. That's very hard. Very hard. Yeah, so Viz no fear. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Order blocks. So this is not the order blocks are basically supply and demand zones. I know ICT would be here. He would be laughing at me so hard because he says there's no such thing as supply and demand. I'm not going to go into a debate or anything, but for example here, this is a supply area here because it's shifting. No, not a perfect one. Take that back. Well, let's look at another one, a better example. Okay, so this one, let me get this off just for the sake of the candle formation. This here on the 15-minute, this is the supply area. ICT calls this order block. I call it order block too because everybody understands better, but I would like to call it supply area too, this here. The supply area is starting just where ICT says the order block starts, right there. That's where it starts. We can call it supply area. We can call it bearish order block. We can call it, as I said, Disneyland. We can call it the next Deadpool movie. We can call it Elon Musk, whatever you want to call this. I don't care. If I see this, then that's a target for me. That's a target area. The neckline with the body. That's a target. Or vice versa. There is another one. Where is a bearish one? Oh, bullish, sorry. Where is a bullish one? I need a nice bullish one. All right. So for example here, it's not a perfect one. It's absolutely far. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry. Now this here, this is a nice one. Okay. Bullish version. Demand area. Demand. Or bullish order block. I don't care. I couldn't care less what you want to call it. This here. Pushing bearish candles into liquidity, picking up a lot of orders down here. And displacement switching structure. Look at this, how many swing highs it's taking out. Boom. Now, see this level? Later price, guess what? Price is coming back and taking out this demand area or bullish order block, whatever. It's taking it back, right? And I know ICT cult members would laugh me super hard. I don't care. But I like those as targets. So, oh, look at that. What's happening now? Sorry. Sorry if I speak too much about this. Let me read the chat. Yeah. I keep pressing. It's not supply and demand. It's just the first PDA range is standard. Yeah, so maybe. I'm not debating. I'm yeah. Some people trade from DOM only. Yeah, exactly. Some people like to trade the DOM. Middle of the desert in the range don't work. Oh, see, because they are not order blocks. Oh, like the DOM actually, but need to see candles. And the world are doing it. I don't know how they trade the DOM. I think it's for me, I tried it, by the way, on a demo account. I just couldn't. I'm not saying but I couldn't really understand it, maybe because I was just. Oh, I see. Okay, pendle trading. An overblock jog is the breaker range. I see. I see. Supply and demand zones will just have price react to it. I see. Okay, pendle trading. So that's why basically I'm just seeing the same pattern over and over. I don't even know really what to call them now because I'm confused. But if I see the same pattern, I see it. Okay, that's a target. That's a good target. I want to see price go back to it. You know. There are a few online YouTubers. Nutty Bar trades maybe like more, but he uses other prop firms now as well. Methodical Man, I think I don't know how many Apex accounts he has right now, but I know he had more than 20 overall with the other prop firms. And there was Damn Fine Trading. He just blew up his accounts. He had like 30 accounts or 40. I don't even know. So there are a few people. Mainly for bonds. Okay. We have the London Open real soon, by the way. Let's not forget it. Welcome, Jack. Business stock up orders. Oh, yeah. Bad day for me yesterday. Lost 2 trades. Went FOMO. Oh, lost the combine. You know, dust yourself off and try again. Aliyah. Wink. Dust yourself off and try again. That's what you need to do. Trades by Met trades, 20 Apex. Okay. Areas where price created. Joining back to the zone are supply and demand zones on the same time frame, but are order blocks. Yeah, I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I think I'm trying to get what you're saying. Yeah. Trader Monk, good morning. He's using DOM. Okay. Volume profile candles. You need trading view. Oh, yeah. I also see a lot of people trading the volume profile. So that's quite interesting too. I mean, I think it has something to go for. Now, for example, can we call this a possible inversion? Now, this bearish gap has been inverted here. So let's talk about inversion gaps here. Are we going back into this inversion area? I'm not really. I mean, if I have too many gaps and everything on the chart, I'm gonna be falling into the analysis paralysis. You know, with ICT concepts, you can definitely fall into analysis paralysis very, very fast. So I'm trying to keep it simple. Hey Ellie, what's up? Just started using Quantower today, and I'm a Tradovit user. Boy, Quantower is well, you know, it's a personal perspective. Most likely, everybody has their favorite platform. I got so much used to Quantower, and I like the copy trading function and how easy it is to connect to multiple prop firms. It's super easy to connect multiple prop firms, and that's why I like it mostly. And I obviously TradingView for charting, and I mean, it's more user friendly, and I know TradeAwait can be easier to use for trading, but you can get used to Quantower, and I think it's quite okay. NinjaTrader is good too, but Quantower has all these extras. I was using NinjaTrader in 23, and it was good. I liked it, but whoa, look at this. And now we just picked liquidity from this inversion gap here. Okay, so let's just actually put it here. The London Open kicked in. The London Open kicked in. Target at 300 maybe. Oh, look at that. 20 points to 300. I'm not jumping in. Definitely not going to jump in. But if I see something good, I need to see some kind of a structure. Rejected my payout and breached all my accounts just because me and my friend had the same trades. What? Mr. Pripser, what the hell? Because you guys had the... Are you guys trading from the same apartment or the same location? That could be maybe something that they go with, because I heard also from other people that I heard that there was a guy who was banned. I don't know who was it. I don't know the name, because they were trading on his wife's account too. So they were in the same household and they were pretty much taking the same trades, and they were in the same household, and MyFundedFutures banned them. But I don't understand why, because as I understand, you can have up to 2 or 3 accounts in the same household. I'm not sure. Let's see the oh, I'll go changing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I see that. So we could be shifting. Okay, now this is interesting. I'm waiting for the first fair value gap too, which could be this one. Getting 5 above the 1 hour candle indicator. Oh, thank you for being here, Panda Trading. Definitely, and thanks for the info. I'm gonna scroll it back and check it. Thank you. Have a good one. We have trading floors, so from the same house. I don't know then. Yeah, it's crazy. Cedric, hey, good morning. Yeah, some households, same households, but each party cannot have the same exact entry and exits. Wow. I had 3 accounts all passed, and I was up around 2K, and all of them, and they breached all. Oh, man, that sucks. So there, TopStep has something similar like this. I think TopStep says that you can have up to 3 accounts in the same household. I'm not sure. But I don't know. So I guess they're watching the IP address, but maybe they have something more. Somebody told me they're also watching the hardware ID as well, but that's impossible because then you have to download the software for it. Okay, so we have the first fair value gap from the London session here. This is the first fair value gap. Let's see the reaction on this one. So this is not the first, the 3 a.m. This is the first one, 3:02. We have a bearish reaction for now. But no structure shift. Yeah, that's quite ridiculous. But also the TopStep has the same thing. MyFundedFutures, and I know some other prop firm has the same thing for how many accounts per household, or how many registrations or something. I don't know. So they're watching the IP address, but still someone said you're not. But I think it's impossible to watch the hardware ID because they just cannot see the hardware ID from the website login or from the platform that you use. Okay, so rejecting from the first fair value gap, we have a bit of a doji on the 5-minute. And I have to really step on my take profit trader accounts. Inactivity. Yeah, you have to push the button every week. Sorel, you have to push the button every week on your funded accounts. That's the thing. That's the thing, unfortunately, I know. So what I do, by the way, that's just a pro tip from not a pro, but what I do is I copy trade, except Bulenox, because there's a rule at Bulenox you cannot copy trade. But I copy trade all my funded accounts at least once with the micro. Try not to flip it. I try to go for a proper trade setup, and I copy trade once every week. So I try to move all my funded accounts. That's like a protocol for me. Like, check mark. Did I copy traded my funded accounts? All my funded accounts yet? No. Then I'm looking for a trade to do that. Okay, look at that. Pushing it lower. We could go sideways here, but I'm still going to watch this first fair value gap. I call it first fair value gap. This is the first one after the London Open, which is also an inversion. So you could have traded that. I wasn't sure what to do with it. We asked them about IP rule, but they said they don't have any restrictions. And when I requested a payout, they gave me this reason taking IP issue. Wow. Interesting, Mr. Pipster. Use bookmap? No, I don't. Sometimes I look at the YouTube bookmap. You know, when you type in YouTube bookmap, you can just look at it, you know, to see if there's some heat on some levels. But I don't really, just candles. Yeah. To start chopping. Yeah, I think so too, Naomi. I think so too. I want to see how price is going to react for this first gap. So the scenario for today is to play higher. Yeah, I think that would be awesome too. Now it seems like we're inverting this. And by the way, we tapped into the fair value gap up there, but we still did not reprice the gap, and we still not rebalance those small gaps on the 5-minute, and we'll still have the 300, which Ollie mentioned up there. So we have some good targets up there. I might jump in to a trade, but maybe not this one. If this current candle would have closed somewhere higher above this first fair value gap, then maybe, just maybe, like now, maybe I could use it as a possible inversion. But there's a small gap here as well. So how far would it be if I jump in? Maybe there. I don't know. Yeah, that's the problem. Entered a very, very, very small long position with 2 micros and a very tight stop. $50 only, so risking $50 on this, and I'm targeting 293. It's a low probability setup. Please do not take this. It's a very, very low probability setup. I entered. Here it is. Oh shit, what is this? I don't want it to. It's a very low probability setup. I'm going to target the high at 92.25 on this. 90. Or maybe higher. I don't know. Should we target the... what was the level here? Do we have Asia highs? You know what? Maybe we should go higher. Let's go with the 300. How about that? If I lose this one, I'm gonna blame Ollie, and it's easier for me to digest. Okay. Okay. Oh man, looks like that's it. Looks like I'm gonna lose it earlier. I was hoping that it will break higher. Anyway, it is what it is. Crazy week, yeah, absolutely. So I made $104 in profit. Now I'm risking $50 from that profit. I don't know why I took the. Maybe I should have taken with just 1 micro. If it trades above 83, I'm gonna move my stop to 66.50. That's the plan. I don't usually like to do this, but I'm gonna reduce my risk. And that's a big, I told you, this is a low probability setup. A very low probability. Yeah. By the way, time for the advertisement. No, I just want to say that Bulenox is still down 91% for cheap accounts, and Take Profit Trader. Oh, there you go. Take Profit Trader is going to end the no activation fee, I think, this week. So keep that in mind. I'm reducing the risk on this trade. I'm still leaving a bit of a stop here because if it would, well, if it closes up here, right? Oh, wow. Look at that. Are we going for the 300 or what? Maybe I should put this to break even. 270.25. The problem is if we start to chop here, and it can also just go down and, you know, take the stairs and fool around here at my entry level. That's why I put my stop down there. Maybe I can move it a little bit higher. So basically I'm risking about $15 on this one now with commission or something like that. And you know what? I don't care. That's it. Break even trade. Free trade. House money. Who cares, right? If we don't win this, we're going to ban Ollie. And we're going to time him out for a day or something. I don't know. I already took profit. Nice. Let's go. I'm just joking, of course. I should have taken a partial, by the way, up here. I should have taken a partial up here at 91. No problem. There's a small gap here. I think it wants to pick up some orders from this area. Yeah. Okay. Now that's enough. Thank you, Nasdaq. Picked up orders. Please continue higher. Oh man. Oh no. It might not gonna. Oh no. Oh no. It's frustrating. What is happening? Why is this happening? That's a wrap. 300 times 3. Malo just, man, he just comes and goes. No, he has the balls to take the real trades while I'm just messing around with micros, I mean, I don't know. And he's copy trading. You just have way too big of TPs. You could fade your own trades and make money. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Actually, sometimes I should do that. I know. Jeff, what up? I now have funded Apex and funded Top Step. Congratulations, Jeff. That is awesome. Super happy for you. That is cool, man. Take it slow, especially with Top Step, take it slow, step by step, go with micros. You'll be fine. That is awesome, man. Super happy for you. You're the man on the charts? No, you're the man who's taking... Oh, look at that. And let's just play the sound again. Okay, this trade goes to Ollie. So Ollie called this out. It's Ollie's trade, so thank you, Ollie, for this one. I'm up $216 on a funded account with 2 micros in a London session. I mean, yeah, I give the information, you kill it, right? We work together. Think about tick number, 30 points. I like the points. I like the points, by the way. Somehow my brain is wired up to the points. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but how should I put this? If we would be in a New York session and I would be aiming for some bigger targets, then I would be taking partials definitely up here. But since, anyway, I know what you mean, but you're not getting banned, yeah. Oh, it took it? All right, let's go. These are working out because they align with longer time frame. Oh, yeah. Green is green. That's all it matters. Yeah. Green is green. Green is green. But hey, I'm not worried about getting taken out at break even. Because as far as I look back at my charts. By the way, maybe I tried to go back to TradeZilla again because I tried it last year. And sometimes I try to analyze my accounts and it's just hard to keep up. But I might going to go into TradeZilla again and look at how things are lining up. As far as I checked it, even if I'm out at break even, usually my risk to reward ratio gets me into profit, That's why I'm trying to go for around 1 to 2 or higher. I think my average number is still around 1.5, 1.6 because I tend to, take partials or take early profits. But Shaz isn't updating on Top Step. What the hell? They should be, Ricky. Still stuck on yesterday's lockout? Oh, they didn't update on the Switch. Jeez. Interesting. Yeah, still can track trades. Oh, well. I haven't used TopStep X. I mean, I never used it or Project X on any platform. Maybe I should look into it. Make an amazing 2.5k last Wednesday on XFA. Whoa, that's nice, man. Try today. Awesome, awesome. Where is it? I should be trading on my Tick Trader account too. Oh, and by the way, MyFundedFutures has 20% on the Starter Plus account. Don't forget it. I know, very good code for it. Verbally, they're down. And if you're a brand new customer with MyFundedFutures, you get 40% off from your first purchase on the Starter Plus account. Michael, good morning. Good morning, Michael. So we had two beautiful trades. And trying to figure out where this one might go. Now that I look at this on the 5-minute, I mean, look at the 5-minute down here. Look at all these gaps. Also on the mini, too many gaps. We still have the 300 up there. Wow, I guess my TP was right in place. Jesus. My TP was spot on. And we have the same unbalanced price at 272 on the mini and 272 on the micro. Jeez, okay. So that could be an issue for later. I'm gonna mark this up because if it's that strong on the mini and on the micro at the same level and on the same time frame, especially on 5-minute and higher, then that is going to be an important level for later. Maybe not now, but maybe later. So that is that could be an important level. Good morning, Fabio. I do understand the smaller size, and you're okay with the small, yeah. But the experience won't transfer when you level up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I definitely. I mean, I take it in a positive note because I know what you're saying, and I get it. I get it. But the only one of the thing is that, for example, if I would switch to, for example, from tomorrow there would be no more prop firms, and I would switch to trade on my personal live account, and I keep thinking about it. Like I would open an account with like $2,000 or $3,000, something like that, maybe four. And I know that on my personal live account, I would not go higher with that kind of money, like a few $1,000s. I would not go above two or three or four, maybe five micros. I guess the broker won't even let me to go higher because of leverage. So, you know, it's a way, step by step. And I'm still thinking, I'm playing with the thought that maybe, just maybe, and that's a big maybe, I'm considering to open a personal live account, but with just a relatively smaller amount of money, like $2,000 or $3,000, to trade with two or three micros. I am definitely playing with this thought for this year, and try to grow that account. Obviously, the goal is not to make $2,000 or $5,000 per month on that account, but to try to grow it for, if I make like $200 a month on it, or even just $100 a month, or $400 a month. But that is my personal account. So I'm actually really thinking about that. I'm actually really considering to trade on that, and maybe that would help me to be more disciplined. Especially if I copy trade it for some of the better funded accounts I have. So maybe that would help me to stay disciplined with the trades. I don't know. Just an idea. Just an idea. Yeah, NQ is not ready to fire to the moon yet, I think. NQ wants to go down and take some orders. Yeah. Go higher for yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I don't see the bulls are ready yet on NQ, because we're still here. I think it can just sweep higher. Bowser, good to see you, man. 991 on ES, 517 on NQ. All right, let's see. Marshall MMA, good to see you back. No, except AMP. What do you mean? So AMP Futures is good? Do you guys can recommend me a good futures brokerage? I had an account with AMP Futures. I just never really traded them, but I'm open for others. To deposit $2,000 or $3,000 in trade with micros. Which one do you guys recommend? I don't know. I mean, I know some names, but I don't know which one is more user friendly, or I don't know. Experience is number one advantage. Yeah. Oh, thank you. The problem is, it doesn't matter if I can read the charts if I cannot execute or take my trades to the TP. I was reading about this in Mark Douglas books and watching his workshops as well. And he was saying that many times, and this is unfortunate for us as traders, many times it's very rare to have someone to be good on chart analysis and reading the tape and executing his or her own trades. That's two different things. And that's why, like back in the 80s, that's what he said. So I'm just saying what he said in the workshop. Back in the 80s or 90s, maybe still today, there were like two departments in a brokerage firm. There was the analysts and there was the traders. And the analysts brought the charts and the forecast for the day. Like, this is what we see. These are the levels, blah, blah, blah. And so the traders, dived into the market and executed the trades without hesitation. But it was very rare to have the same person do the analysis and execute the trades perfectly. And I think this applies to today as well. And that's the problem. Maybe I can read some levels, but executing and following your trade to the progress, that's super difficult, I think. You need at least 10K. Woo. On interactive brokers. Oh no, Ibekar. Okay, for example. I don't know if it's gonna go to the moon. You know, we have NFP, so let me just state, if NFP would be right now at this second, I'm gonna show you what would happen. I show this every time. This is NFP. This is NFP. So I don't know. At the end where it will go, I have no idea. I mean, it obviously it's not always like that. Hold on, I'm very off with the chat. Let me just start to read it. Let's take us up. Oh yeah, I think if you trade a personal account, you probably never feel this YOLO aspect as long as it's prop money. You think you can just buy. Exactly, Michael. Different game. Yeah, I'm long from PDO. I entered at work. Yeah, AMP is cheap. Okay. Yeah, for margin requirement, one of the best. AMP has really low margin requirements. And you can trade 1 micro. However, you need 50 per 1 micro contract to get all liquidated. Okay, so So if I deposit $2,000, I should be able to trade with 2 or 3 micros, I guess. That's all I need. 2 or 3 micros, I'm good with. I guess with 2K, I'm good with 2 or 3 micros. I just added 500 to my Iron Beam. Nice. I'm a sub interior prop and props. Nice, Cedric. That's the cost of getting it back on is a bit expensive. $70 per transfer? What? That's a lot. I have to look into the fees then. That's a lot. Good things about stage 5 broker, but no personal. Just be aware. Okay. I have to look into all these fees and transfer and costs and everything. So I have to look into it. I really have to look into it. So just for the feeling, for example, if I would make $500 in profit on my personal account, I would definitely want to get that money wired out, right? So one of the goals, for example, if I deposit 2K into my account and if I make 500 profit, I want to get it out, wire it out, just to feel that money, that okay, that money is from profits, and that would be super awesome. 1 micro and scale up slower, yeah. Shows AMP or AdGlacier. Okay, we're going to take this out. Okay, interesting counts. Absolutely right, because the gong liquidity is hard to yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, I have to read the chat. I'm so love to see NFP manipulation. Oh yeah. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you so much, Spencer. Welcome. Good to see you. By the way, I have to look at the charts as well. I'm talking too much BS here. Looks like we're going back to that 71. This could be a scalp trade, but I'm not taking it. If I wanted to scalp it, this bearish engulfing candle on the 1 minute could be good. Rejecting from that 15 minutes CB, maybe going down for it, but I realized that I'm so bad in scalping that wrecks my nerves. At many in-person traders, as the trader, the programmers sit at the desk as a team, and there are many teams. Yeah. I was also, did some research about this. That in today's brokerage firms, obviously, orders are executed by the algos, and there was that series, Billions. I love that series too, and the creators of Billions, I saw a video from the creators, and they said in a report that they had a lot of ideas from real brokerage firms and hedge funds of how they are operating. And I know it sounds crazy, but some hedge funds, and not just some, many hedge funds and brokerage firms or private equity funds have, like, guys, hold on to your seat, has 18 years old, 20 years old kids, 20 years old, 25 years old kids, and they are like, in a positive note, I take this, they are nerds with the comics t-shirt, Comic Con outfit, you know, and stuff like that. They are super smart, super smart. They go into their office, which is basically like filled up with PlayStations and the coffee machine and like you're working at, like if you were working at Google, and they just sit down at the computer, which is a super great computer, and they just program the day's job. You know, they program the algo like, all right, our hedge fund is going to take orders on these levels, blah 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 blah, and those guys are 18-year-old kids and 20-year-old super smart kids, and they are programming the algos for the hedge funds. And you just, you know, bump into them down there at the street, and you would say, ha, you're just a nerd. And that guy is managing $100 million in a hedge fund. Just saying. That's what they said. You know, if half of it is true, that's amazing. You know. Anyway, I'm behind the chat again. Yeah, Ninja Trader is a broker. Yeah, those two you can trade 20 micros, but make sure you have over 1,000 balance. Okay, let me check. Most brokers do let you draw down 60. That's actually a good thing. They're basically protecting your account. Good for fees. Just you can over leverage too much. I don't want to have too much leverage. I don't need it. Actually, I'm quite good. If I don't have that much leverage. Did you hear about our best French trader, Jerome K? No, I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't know. He was an amazing 50 billion positions. Whew, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. Thank you for all the information about the prop firms. Prop firms, Jesus, about the brokerage firms. I'm going to consider to open a live account. So I just wasn't sure if I'm ready yet, but I'm gonna consider it. Ninja Trader. Oh, nice. Okay. I would need a brokerage that is compatible with Quantower. I know that M Futures I can use Quantower AMP. What's the value of the bank? His works for almost burned the bank. Oh, Societe Generale in France. Whew. You should only trade 1 micro for every 1,000 in your account and scale up as your account grows and scale down. Yeah, Jay. I think that's what I would do as well. On my personal account, I wouldn't really go higher than 2 micro on $2,000, for example. So, yeah, exactly. This price action. Yeah, now it seems like it's unplugged. We still have the equities at 4 a.m. There's a movie on him. All right. What if you open a personal account with 2.5K, same as Max Showdown rule? It depends on how much margin requirement they need from a trader. I think it differs on every brokerage firm. You know, they're setting up their own rules of how much margin they require to have on your account. But, you know. You can work with Quantower there. Thank you. Thank you, Knowledge Seeker. That's a good info. You have few insight about hedge funding trader. Oh. I'm gonna check that movie out then. I opened up an account in 23 in MFutures, but I have to update that account. I never really traded them. I just wanted to jump into a live account, but then I realized I shouldn't. I think it was a good decision. So basically, I already registered with them, but they sent me some emails and I did not respond to those, that I had to update some information. So I guess my account is inactive, or I do have to redo the registration again. But 8 traders, 125 millions per cap. Oh my god. Jerome Kerviel. I'm gonna write it down. Jerome Kerviel. Jerome Kerviel. All right. I got it. Ion Vida, good morning. You're a gut. Jerome Kerviel. Let me check it. Oh. Here's the guy. French rogue trader who was convicted and imprisoned in 2008. Societe Generale trading loss for breach of trust, forgery, and unauthorized use of the bank computers, resulting in losses valued at 4.9 billion. He's my guy. He's the guy I'm looking for, definitely. All right. I'm gonna look into this story. Interesting. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm gonna look into the documentary. Thank you. I don't know the name of the movie. Definitely use a discount broker like AMP or TradeAway if you are actively trading. Those commissions and fees can add up very quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna use, definitely. Yeah, that's a good advice. Thank you, Jay. Yeah. 300 is glowing red on Bookmap. Ollie called it, and I think, yeah, it's very close. But now, oh wow, look at this. Switching structure here. Just a second, guys. Is it switching? It's switching. Now this is where it gets interesting. It's a minor market structure shift here. It left a gap here as well. Hmm. 91.75. 91.75. I don't know if I should jump into a trade. Put in a sell limit. I put in a sell limit at 91.75. It's on a different account now, not the same account that I made the 216. I'm only risking like 30 bucks. I'm gonna tell you exactly, $30, 31 plus commission, so about $35. It's on a different account. And my TP would be down at 72. Now this is really a low probability trade. So please do not take it. It's really going to, you know, this is an FAFO trade, FAFO trade. You F around and you find out, you know, this is the kind of trade this is. So please consider this as a completely different probe trade. And I switched accounts. This is not the same account now as the previous two trades were made on. This is a FAFO trade. Obviously, Ollie is going to be right here on the 300. The story is crazy. There's a film on him. Okay. Yokozuna, hey there. He had something like 50,000 contracts. Jesus, that's a lot. Bookmap is still showing heavy orders above this level. Let's see what's gonna happen. That's my problem here. Any prop news that I missed? Well, I guess Kellyanne is going to have some Apex inside information about how Apex is screwing their profitable traders. That's all I heard about prop firms. To be honest, it's just I mean I get it, but anyway, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm not going to comment on this. I'm just gonna stay in my lane and I'm gonna keep on trading, and that's it. It's just too much FUD is circulating, and I'm not going to spread FUD. So because it's if I see that it's useless, then I'm just gonna anyway. So we have down there is that gap that we were talking about. The problem is, as it was just mentioned, we have a lot of orders above 300. One thing I could do is maybe put it to break even, but I think it's going to pick up orders from this fair value gap as well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna focus on trading, and I'm gonna try to. I'm not saying I will, but I will try to stay out of this shit throwing thing at each other's prop firms and whatever. I don't know. They are also want to make money. Prop firms are here to make money on our back. That's a fact. Accept it. Prop firms are not friendly. They want to make money on us. So we're fighting against the market and the prop firms. That's it. Period. Move on. Okay. If anyone has bad dreams about it, then I'm sorry. Let's just focus on trading and hope for the best. And that's why spread your portfolio in between multiple prop firms. That's what we can do, and move on and just keep on trading. You know. How do you guys trade this session? Well, we had 2 good trades, and this trade is the third one, which is a extremely low probability trade. Extremely low probability. And I was hoping that this one will pick up liquidity from this gap and move lower, but it's just going sideways. I'm thinking to switch this to break even early. So I haven't seen the movie. Okay, a documentary series. I'm gonna search for it. Yeah, well said. Thank you, Rock Driller. Was on Canal Plus France a few weeks ago. Yeah. Should I or would I? Should I? Woulda? Coulda? Should I move this? To break even? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna move this to break even because it's a stupid risk here. So I'm just gonna move it to break even. There you go. If it takes me out, great. Have fun. At least it's a free trade now. So, by the way, break-even trades are always winners. Just a reminder. So if you have a break-even trade, and if you got out on break-even, you have to consider that as a win. That's a win, officially. Because you went into the market, you were risking your profits or your capital, you were risking your money, and you got out from the market by not losing. So you basically had a win over the market. The market didn't catch you. So that's a win. A break-even trade is always a winning trade. Is always. Yeah, I do take partials, but usually not on these kind of small trades or in small distances. So for example, here I just have a 2 micro trade, which is good, but I'm only looking for like 19 points. I mean, right now I'm in $35 of profit. You know, that's like too small to take a partial. I'm just looking for a full TP. Even if I full TP, I'm gonna have like 70 bucks. So the profit is not too much. If this would be in New York session with a much higher or bigger target, I would be taking partial. I used to take partial in New York session. Depends on how much profit I'm aiming for. So that's all. I mean, I'm definitely not afraid if Apex will fail. I'm definitely, at least, I mean, one thing I'm 100% sure, it's not gonna fail. I can see that now. Next week Apex is gonna fail. Tom said he's 100% sure it's not gonna fail. I'm not afraid. We have so many other prop firms, and prop firm space is here to stay, so I'm not afraid. I'm absolutely not afraid of Apex failing. If Apex fails, that's gonna, by the way, be a real negative impact on the whole prop firm space. But I'm actually hoping that the regulations are coming real soon. I want to see regulations as soon as possible. So I'm gonna trade New York. Yeah. I will have some stuff to do just before the New York Open, so I hope I can get back for the stock exchange open. I really hope so. I really hope. Daily profit target, Cedric. As I said, if I make about $200, for example, I made $216 on a Bulenox account this morning with these trades. I'm leaving that account alone. I'm done with that account for the day. So I'm moving to the next account. For example, this account. This is a different account now. So, well, it's not over yet. It's not over until it's not over. You know how it is. It's not over until it's not over. I have to drink something. What's gonna happen here? Oh my god, look at that. So close. Yeah. I hope Apex stays. Yeah. I'm actually net positive with Apex in trading payouts. And I'm okay with it. If they go down, it's unfortunate, but we just move to the next prop firm. And as I said, I'm just gonna focus on trading. That's it. So, but as for now, I am confident with Apex. I can fairly say, and you can throw garbage at me if they would go down. I take the blame. But I stand by Apex at this point, that they are going to survive as they always did. If they not, then obviously it's not going to affect my life. Let's go. 3 out of 3 trades. That's a good morning. Moves the goalpost to ensure that they deny. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's not just about Apex. That's why I said prop firms are protecting their own business. Every prop firm, no matter which one, Top Step, whatever, they're always protecting their own profits. The score and the goal disappears and reappears. Oh wow. 3 companies that failed and nothing had. Apex is making a lot of money, I think. Even after all the charade that they had, I think Apex is making a lot of money. And just an idea, if there would be an issue of Apex going down, if I would be an investor or someone with money in the prop firm space, for example, another prop firm, I would actually be buying out Apex. Because Apex built up a brand, they build up a lot of customers, and if I am someone who has the money, the connections, and the technology, I would announce on social media that, all right, guys, don't worry, Apex is going to continue. We're going to refinance everything and, you know, redo the errors that Apex made, and Apex is gonna stay, and I would just buy them out, you know. I would just buy out the losses and continue, and you know what, that would be an extremely good marketing to quote unquote restart Apex as Apex 2.0, and you just go on with it. But that would require lots of millions of dollars to buy out Apex. But if they are in a loss, and just to pay out their traders, that would be a cheap buy, maybe. Who knows? And continue to brand Apex, what this time without the errors or mistakes that they were making. So I think Apex is a good possibility for an investor in this business. I would not let them to fall. I would just announce that we removed everybody from the staff and we have new people who are controlling Apex. And anyway, just thinking out loud. Thank you, Satoshi. Because they're not paying. Yeah, they did pay some people last week as well, and I saw people receiving payouts. Yeah, so if Top Step would go down, I would be worried as well. Thinking to buy Take Profit Trader prop account. Any good, bad experience? They are extremely good, I think, although I'm crazy to say that because I did not have a payout with them. I'm just fighting on 3 evaluation accounts or test accounts right now to get the funded. I have 150k and 250k accounts. There's one bad thing. Lots of positive things, but one bad. The one bad thing is the daily loss limit. If you breach the daily loss limit, then that's a hard breach and you can lose the account. That's the only bad thing I would consider. But the positive things are so good, like the payout system. The payout policy is obviously one of the industry leading with Take Profit Trader, and customer service support. I think they are, you know, definitely more professional than some new prop firms I know, which I promoted as well. So yeah, that's the only thing. They're already stepped down. Well, that's why I'm saying it would be a good one. No one will want it back, just like the funded trader. Oh yeah, the funded trader program. Yeah. Yeah, that would be only possible if they would do a social media campaign. Got approved? Let's go. Let's go. So if Daryl is now stepped down, then maybe, you know, there could be something positive coming out of it. But they're making a lot of money. But hey guys, I'm focusing on other prop firms too. So it's not gonna be the end. I don't know if it's confirmed. I think Laura Becca knows more. When did he step down? Did he just step down yesterday or a few days ago? Somebody told me on Discord, but I haven't checked on it. Or is it in? I don't know. I haven't checked the details. Yeah, Dollar futures traders a while ago. Okay. Somebody sent me an info about that there was not in control anymore, and I couldn't care less. But they also said that they're moving with the business. I mean, in a positive way. So. Could be, right? Hey Mo, good morning. Good to see you back after ages, yeah. How was the new year? How was the holidays? How was everything? I can already see now, when Apex is gonna go down, if or when, who knows, uh, everybody's gonna post out videos like Apex went down, Apex went down. We told you, I told you, we were talking about this. And they went finally. Thank God they went down. I told you. I can already see other streamers or YouTubers. Well, this happened finally. Let's hope, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? After Apex goes down, they're just going to find another prop firm to pick up, and, oh, this prop firm is, oh, they are shady. They're denied someone who, blah, 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 blah. And this is not going to stop ever. There's always going to be, a prop firm which is going to be attacked by someone or some people. And, that's fine. I don't care anymore. If they go down, good for them. Go down. Just switch to another prop firm. That's how it goes. All right, look at that. Going. It's going down. It's going down. There is no entry here, by the way, that I could have taken. You see, Lara Becca. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, gold. We were talking about gold, Cedric. Yes, and it eventually it got higher, but I'm gonna ride with Apex until the end. Yes. I'm gonna ride with Apex until the end, and we're gonna have a moment of silence when they go down, and we're gonna have a funeral online. We're gonna have an Apex tombstone, and we're just gonna sit here and listen to some sad music and something like that. Nothing good about any prop firm going down. Yeah, it affects the whole. It's exactly. Yeah, exactly, Tommy me. So I'm never going to say names about this. That's for sure, because I don't want to be in beef with anyone. I respect everybody's opinion. I just think that if someone is happy that one of these top prop firms go down, that's great, but it's not good for the industry, obviously. And how do they say this? Just putting oil to the fire. I think it's not good for the mentality in the prop firm space. It's not good for the whole thing, Anyway, I'm not protecting Apex. I can also tell you that affiliate commissions are one of the lowest on Apex for me, so I'm not obligated to protect them. But I do like to trade with them, and most of my payouts came from Apex, obviously before the rule changes. So, what can I say? Joalma is here. Good morning, Joalma. I'm gonna hang out with you in your stream, and I am going to troll you all the way until you ban me. Quick money grab. Pay upcoming lawsuit fees. Yeah, I'm sure about that, but no, I'm not sure about that. Nothing. We had 3 good trades. That's what you missed. You guys just got off? Alright. We had 3 good trades. Guys, check out Joe stream. He's awesome. We had 3 good trades, and it was awesome. And we were talking about how Apex is gonna go down. Which I don't know. Oh, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Drama always, you know, brings more people to YouTube and more subscribers, more subs and viewers if there's a drama, obviously. Oh yeah, there you go. 183 affiliates payout. You're gonna get it. I think they're paying out affiliates every middle of the month sometimes. I mean somewhere around the middle of the month. So let's hope they won't go down until then. No, they won't. At this point, I have no reason to believe that Apex is gonna go down. We were just talking over some fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which is circulating again about Apex. At this point, at my personal opinion is Apex is 100% solid today for now. I have no reason to believe that they're going down, but yeah, obviously there is some negativity spreading on social media, as always. I'm not sold on the idea to go down. Let me check it. I would not go with the shorts yet. I'm not. I don't know. We have. This is not. Okay, this is nothing. I think, of course, we have the NFP today, so have to keep that in mind. I like the relative equal highs up there at the 335s, which is good. I like this area, which we talked about. So the targets up there on the 1 hour chart, I like them better. I'm not. I don't know. We have Asia low still, right? Yeah, we have Asia low, so obviously it can just take it out. And we have the London low at 233. So yes, short term, somewhere in the middle of this range at 240. If someone would like to go short, then maybe 240-ish. But this is not my type of area that I like to enter. We still have some space to reprice higher. And I don't know. I would just stay on the sideline for now and wait for what it's gonna do here. It's not going down, thirsty gamers. At least not now. Don't worry. But there's always some FUD spreading. Been okay. it's been fine. Taking slow steps. I managed to recover my MyFundedFutures accounts from drawdown, so I'm getting closer to payout on 2 funded accounts with them. It's following, Tommy. Good morning, the Trading Edge. What's up? There you go. Stalking him. To find some nice positions to ride. I guess this was it. I'm not jumping in, so don't feel the FOMO. There are better setups than this, I think. But be careful. There you go. 240s. Too choppy. Apex is the founder of day traders. Yes. Maybe they need the money. I do have an account with day traders, by the way, but I'm not promoting them yet. I want to get a payout. I've learned my mistakes. I'm trying to learn my mistakes from Profit Trade and Fast Track Trading. I have a day traders account, just saying. So I'm trading with them already. 3 separate lawsuits. Oh my god. There's the chopstick. It's here. The other one is here as well. It's been always here. I'm just scratching my back with it. That's what I use it for. Scratch my back. Not everywhere, though. Just my back. It's good. Yeah, but that is something you should not say because that's a secret. I usually keep this here if I order some sushi. It's super easy, Then I can scratch my back, and I use it for eating as well, right? Yeah, it's useful. Yeah, Jolma, I know you're surprised, but I came from a village. You can't imagine what stuff we were using to eat with. So let's just say that. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything. That's also good to pick up my nose. I'm not going to put it into my nose. Maybe off stream, but not now. So this one took some liquidity from down there, and I'm trying to look for some levels on a 5-minute, and we still have the 300 from Ollie earlier. Maybe we should take that trade to 300. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I will do anything for $5. So yeah, maybe it will go higher. I'm looking for shorts continuation to the $200. Okay, it's your plan. Good luck with it, Ricky. It could continue. I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Be careful. I hope you have proper risk management there. I'm starting to see this as what is this? The dotted line up there, the 300. I'm starting to see that as a possibility. And interesting, oh, by the way, the first fair value gap we just got through. So those are pretty much bullish signs here. Inverted the gap again. And we are 20 points away from 300. I'm actually feeling the need for greed or trade. I don't know. Oh man, I'm tempted to push the buy button, but the distance and the risk to reward ratio is not in my favor. But I see the 300 happening. I think the 300 is gonna happen. I'm sorry. There, so maybe guys, you don't want to ruin that for them. Yeah. Based on the 30-minute, okay. Dirty YM play, predictable. Taking partial, let's go. Long on ES. Okay. Just a quick look on ES. Yeah, good idea. We have this zone again that I like. I think it's good, but we have some gaps here. But ES always have some gaps. Oh man, I'm thinking to go long here. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. All right. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I did this, but I took a small long position. It's gonna be super, 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 super tiny stop. I'm targeting 300. I don't care. Don't ask me why I entered to this trade. I'm not comfortable with this. My risk to reward ratio is almost at 1-to-1, so about the same. Oh man. Now I'm starting to regret. Oh man, I'm regretting this already. I'm regretting this already. Terrible entry. Okay. I might close this with a small loss. I'm looking to close this trade, guys. I'm just waiting for a bit of a reaction. Closed it. I don't like it. All right, it's good. I closed it. Closed it. Closed it. Thank you. I don't like it because of the gaps as well. I think it still has some space to reprice. I had to close it. I don't feel comfortable in this one. This is not. Both the mini and the micro has the gaps. It could be a high resistance liquidity run and just tank. I'm not feeling it. So sorry. Oh, good to see you, Jama. JT, man, I always forget. I will be on the New York Open, 9:30. Definitely. Steal them. Right. After we up. Yeah, just eat some good breakfast. Good luck, thank you. Good luck to you too for New York. This day candles means nothing to me, yeah. Record this. It's your trigger. Your short decks. 3-hour break even now. Hold it. I don't know. I feel like it's just out of fuel. No fuel. Still going sideways. It looks dead to me, yeah. I don't like it. And we have too many gaps down there. That's why I was lucky to be able to get out at break even. So oil and water. How do you mean? Anyway, yeah, look at that. Could be repricing lower. This first fair value gap area could still hold it. It still has the chance to support this move. But and it has repriced this gap. The only issue or problem I'm having is that the mini has these gaps down there, but the mini always has these gaps, especially in early London sessions. So I'm not sure. Not sure. Donald Trump in some headlines, yeah. We definitely need him. And here we go. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, he's sleeping. The first fair value gap is the first gap that has been created after the London Open. So in this case, it was, here was the London Open at 3 a.m. But this gap is not the first one. You cannot use the first one. You can never use the first candle as the gap. Same as the New York session. Same at the New York session. You cannot use the 9:30 candle. Here you cannot use the 3 a.m. candle. The first that you can use is this one, 302 here. Created a fair value gap, and that gap is going to be a significant support or resistance area in or throughout the session. And as you can see how price were reacting or still reacting to it, that is the first fair value gap, or it's called first fair value gap, or some calling it first presentation gap, or you can check it if you rewind your charts on the New York and London sessions, and you can check how price is bouncing around this area. It's a good indication, of what we're looking for. This one has switched bullish now, and that's why it could be good. You're out 460. Yes, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is the London Open, and the first gap on the 1 minute after 3 a.m. So you cannot use the 3 a.m. candle, but you can use the first gap after that. So that's, in this case, it happened at 3:02. Yeah. I mean, depending on which time zone we're looking for. In my time, it's 9 a.m. In London time, it's 8 a.m. The charts are on New York time, Eastern Standard. So that's why I'm saying 3 a.m. On the 1 minute time for the first fair value gap. Yeah, on the 1 minute. It's not normally so. Sometimes, if that's what you're asking, sometimes it takes quite a few minutes. Sometimes it takes half hour if the market is just chopping around and no gaps. So sometimes it takes quite a lot of time to form the first gap. Depends. Oh yeah, I also collected some indicators, but I realized that when I draw it up myself, kind of feels better. I know it sounds stupid, but yeah, I know. Have you seen the 1 hour Bitcoin chart? Looks artificial. I did not. How does it look like? 1 hour. 1 hour Bitcoin. Ooh. Okay, this is algorithmic. I don't think that this is just regular buyers. This is maybe some big player or big players are buying up algorithmically. Boom, 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 boom. And who knows for how long. But this definitely looks like, yeah. Interesting though. And what a drop here. Was this on Tuesday? Tuesday. Okay, what a drop. 4K. I'm not a Bitcoin fan, but, oh, what is happening here? I guess I made the right choice after all. So retest and long. I'm not gonna. I would not take a long on this. The problem is we still have prices down there. Check out the mini on the 1 minute. I think it just wants to go down all the way to the 50s or below the 50s to reprice some levels. That's the issue. Clearly not. Yeah, it could be a hard dump here. Let's look at the 5. The 5. Well, the 233 would still be a London low. And we can put a line there like this one. I'm going to call it London low. Okay. 233.50 on the micro. I'm not saying we're going there, but we have this inversion. Interesting how this 15-minute CB acted as resistance up there. And I think there's still some levels ready to go. Bitcoin on daily, it was a strong support zone. Oh, let's check. Let me check Bitcoin daily. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Yeah. It is a strong support area on the daily. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. 100%. You're right. Strong support on the daily on Bitcoin. Relative equal highs at 102,880. I guess it can go back there. Well, not equal highs, but fair value gap with equal highs on, I guess, on the lower time frame. I don't know why I'm analyzing Bitcoin here, but oh yeah, I like it. Looks good. Looks good. Maybe we should trade Bitcoin, right? I don't know what is this, Larbeck. I have no idea what's happening. I really have no idea. I really thought that we're going for the 300, but I did I made a mistake by not checking all these gaps on the mini and the micro, and that's why I exited the trade. If I would have seen those gaps earlier, but I was stupid not to check on them, I would have not entered the trade up there. But fortunately, I was able to get out. But I don't know what's going on here. Okay, picked up more orders here. Still above the first gap. The 300 is a nice level. I'm gonna call it. How should we call this level? There. It's the level of Ollie. It's better. It's better that way. At least everybody would know I did not call it out, so I don't have to take the blame. What time is the New York session? The kill zone starts at 7 a.m. So you can start as early as 7 a.m. looking for setups. Obviously, careful with the news. NFP is gonna shake everybody. The stock exchange is gonna be 9:30. I'm gonna start the stream hopefully sometime before 9:30, usually around 9:20 something, just before the open. I mean, I usually never take a trade like 30 minutes before the market open. So I try to exit the trade. But the thing is, we have 8:30 news. I'm not gonna take a trade. I would not take a trade between 8:30 and 9:30. So there's just no reason to sit here and just watching paint dry. So I'm gonna start the stream before the open, most likely. Oh, the kill zone. James, it's actually simple. The kill zone is mostly that time period where most of the orders are being traded in the futures market, or most of the volume is being represented, or we can say it any other words, but the most volume happens in the kill zone. The London kill zone, where most of the volume is from 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time up until 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, that doesn't mean that setups are or cannot happen after 5 a.m. or before 2 a.m. But the highest probability trades are in between these two periods, or the algorithms are working the best in between these two periods. The New York kill zone starts officially the AM session from 3 a.m. Eastern Standard. 7 a.m. Eastern Standard until officially 11 a.m. But you can trade until lunch hour, because as much as I've seen it, some good setups are happening up until 12. So 7 to 11. Lunch hour is also a different kill zone. So 12 to 1 or 1:30. And the PM session, some say it's from 1 p.m. or 1:30 all the way up until 4 p.m. But there's the power hour from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. when usually, there are some different time scales that you can look into. I don't want to get myself or anyone else into analysis paralysis, so just keep in mind we have a London kill zone and we have a New York kill zone, and that's how simple it is. And that's it. Looking for the best orders. New York session is definitely the most dangerous, Lara Becca. By the way, Lara Becca, I must say this to you. I'm super happy that you're joining the streams. I'm super happy for the ladies joining the stream. Yeah. So I really enjoy having more and more ladies in the stream. No problem, James. Come on, why can't I say that? I mean, yeah, it's honestly. Don't tell this to my fiance, okay? I'm not flirting with anyone or anything, I'm just saying nice words. That's all I do. The BC is buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and the CB is sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. Nissim, what's up? No, she's not. She's not. She doesn't speak English, so that's an advantage. I'm bad. Karma is gonna get me, I know. Anyway, she doesn't speak English and she's not watching my streams. Thank God. She can use AI, damn it. Yeah, girls make better. I think, by the way, the girls are better traders, and not because ICT said so. I think girls are much more patient. They have more discipline, and that's definitely needed here in trading. I'm not going to stream the news. I'm going to be streaming at Stock Exchange Open 9:30. I don't want to take any trades on the news itself because that would be gambling in my perspective. I'm not going to take a trade on that, but for the exchange open, for the Stock Exchange Open, yeah, I'm going to be streaming. I'm always streaming every day. Sometimes I do skip the streams nowadays. Many of you guys know I have to take care of my mother because she lives alone and she's in a different town, and now she's having hospital treatment again. She's not so well, but I do have to travel a lot nowadays in the past couple of weeks. I'm shopping for her, I'm taking her to the doctors, and and sometimes that's why it interferes with my New York streams, because in New York is in the afternoon for me. But I try to be here as much as I can. So no, she won't. Is that for indicator or do you make your own? No, I mean which indicator? The fair value gaps. Oh, the FIBI. Yeah. No, I do this on my own. So I just draw it like this. I have the rectangle tool like this, and boom. And you can change the color and add some text. You can just add Kenny here. And I just change whatever. I just do it myself. But there is an indicator, by the way. It's called here, this one. Oh, this is gonna shake my chart. I don't know. No, that's the new. No, that's not it. Looks algo fair value gap. Sorry, this is it. This is called Looks algo fair value gap. It's kind of a good tool, but I like to see my own things. You search for Looks algo fair value gap, you're gonna find it, but I like to have my own. Don't try to do that, Tamimi. Not me. All right. Spix, I'm also very happy to have you here as well. To my best understanding, and I was always guessing, but you're a lady as well, right? Family comes first, yeah. I'm located in Hungary, Europe. The poorest country in the European Union. But I don't live in Budapest. I live like 90 or 100 kilometers south. A lot of starting balance. Girls do it pretty well. Oh yeah, yeah. Also got inversion gap. Oh, nice. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I am going to call the session here because I'm not going to take more trades. We had 3 winning trades and 1 break even. I think we did super awesome. This was an extremely good session, one of the best maybe this year out of these few days, but it was a great session. So thank you so much for watching, and I really enjoyed the conversations and everybody being here. I'll be back for the Stock Exchange Open, and we'll be looking for some similar levels. Thank you again, and as always, if you would like to support, please use my codes and links if you would like to purchase some evaluation accounts from these prop firms. Some good sales are still going down. The Tom Sabo code works for most of these for the best discounts, and that's the thing. So thank you again for the support and being here. I'll be back for New York. I'll be back. Okay, God bless you all. See you guys later. Cheers.